turn the light on. It is. I think I need to turn the light on. I think that's what I'll do. That might be better. That might be better. Okay. Well, it's Saturday afternoon, live. It's sunny outside. Because there's no one here yet, I will show you. Should I show you? I don't know. Is that a bad idea? Oh, I had to unplug you. You can look outside. Can you see it? Or is it too much glare? Is that too much glare? It might be too much glare. That's my view out my window. And I don't think there's anyone in the room yet, so this will just be on the recorded part. I know you can, that's what I look out when I look out my window. Yep. And right here, I bought a treadmill thing right next to my window. I got that during COVID. Or I'm not allowed to say that word, I think. Hold on, I gotta put you back in the stand here. I got it during the lockdown, so, and I put it right next to the window. So, and then on the table in front of it, so on the left side, on one side, I could look out the window when I was walking on my treadmill. I could see the outdoors. And then in front of me, I had a table and a bunch of books stacked up and then a laptop on there that, I could scroll through videos or watch movies or do whatever. I wasn't very good about minding the rules back then. I don't think I'm very good at minding rules because there were some people, actually the first person I knew that got that virus was my next door neighbor. He just moved out a month ago. He'd lived here for like 15 months and he was the first person that got it. And he told me about it when I asked him, after he'd gotten well, I asked him, I said, well, what did it feel like, because we were all scared. And I'm still trying to adjust this right here. We were all scared, like, what is it like? What, and he said, you know what? It lasted like 2 weeks. And he said it felt like it was attacking everything in his body. And he's like 60. It was attacking everything in his body that was already sort of weak. Like he had bad knees and he had a stomach thing and other issues. And it's like it was attacking those specific things. So I thought that was really weird. But in the end, that made a lot of sense. But I'm not going to talk about that. It's Saturday afternoon and I had a great day today. I went to a beautiful reservoir / lake called Sweetwater. And I took a lot of video and I put up a short already, like an hour ago, and it's gaining some traction. What do we got here? Constant Tink. Yummy Beauty. Well, okay, thank you. Vipan, your age, ma'am. Your age. What's your age? You tell me your age and I'll tell you my age. You show me yours, I'll show you mine. Yeah, no, that's actually a bad sort of motto, isn't it? That's a bad motto. You're 39. Well, I'm 60. It's so funny is every time I go live, like the biggest things people talk about are like my age, my hair, and random things like trolling things. So, Mike, have a great day from New Zealand. Hey, New Zealand in the house. Hey, Mike, how are you? Nice to have you here. Is it, let's see, you guys are like 15 hours ahead. So it's 4:08 in the afternoon on Saturday. So for you, I'm guessing, Mike from New Zealand, it's Sunday at like 7 p.m. Is that correct? I'm trying to figure out like the time changes around the world. Anyways, if you could only listen to one song for the rest of your life, which one would it be? Oh, Hakan. That's harsh. That's really a harsh. Um, I would probably choose something that was old rock and roll. Maybe Led Zeppelin or Def Leppard or Metallica or Aerosmith. No, probably not Aerosmith. They aren't. This is making me like narrow my list though. Mm. Yeah, probably old rock and roll, but I don't know. I don't know which one exactly. Um, Constant, perfect age for me. Haha, thank you. David, what do you do, ma'am? You mean for a living? I work like everyone else. It's not interesting. I sit at a desk with a computer and, all day. It's boring. Yeah, I do that. So, Mike, good. Thank you. It's Sunday here. Yes, Sunday, like Sunday night, right? I think, unless I'm doing my math wrong. Merlin, hey, Grandma, you still doing it? Are you still doing it? Well, I don't know what it is. So, I do a lot of things. You'd be really surprised what grandmas can get up to. So, user TB7, I need your help. I met the woman who's in a 5-year relationship with a man. I am the new guy in her life. She still texts him and call him as a friend. Should I stay or leave? Please send help. If she's still communicating, if you want a one-on-one relationship, I would say go, leave, because if she's still communicating with the old guy, she's still interested in the old guy. And if she says she's friends, it's like, nope, no. I mean, seriously, if she really wants to be with you, she'll be with you. Period. Period. End of sentence. She won't have an interest in talking to old boyfriends. And that's the honest truth. And sometimes the truth hurts. And I don't want to make you feel sad, but that's an honest answer. If you wanted an honest answer. DK, how old are you? I am 60. 5 pen, I think you're very beautiful in your 20s. Well, I'm not in my 20s. You just asked me how old I am. No sound. Nope, that's not correct. I just checked my mute. People try that every day, but cute ATM. Zero sound. Maybe check your sound. Does anyone else have trouble hearing me? Other people, I think, are hearing me. Marat, Grandma, what's the one thing you still regret in your life? Regret? Oh, goodness. I honestly, Marat, I don't have regrets. There are things, regret is a very heavy word, a very heavy word. I have things that I wish I would have done differently, but those were learning experiences. You go through life and you make mistakes. Absolutely. I absolutely made mistakes. But I learned from and I made the choice to learn from every mistake I made. So, regret, no, don't have regrets. I don't think that's good. Russell, do you like cuddling? Well, yes. Habitual 3, welcome everyone. Please like, share, and subscribe and activate the notification bell to watch more enjoyable content. Well, Habitual, thank you. That's very nice of you. Liked and subscribed. It's free. Well, thank you. That's very kind of you. Wolfpack. Hi, I'm sorry for yesterday. I fell asleep. That's okay. No worries. Hey, I'm just it's always fun to see you here when you're here. And if you're tired, man, sleep. I think one of the most underrated things that's out there is getting enough rest and sleeping. If your body is telling you you need to sleep, then by golly, go sleep. What happened? Everything just got sort of drained away there. Wow. Okay. I love you so much. Serkan, I love you so much. You're the only one I'll ever love. Well, thank you. That's nice. Oopsie. Gold Rays, what a cute lady. Loser TB7, thank you. Well, you're welcome. J G Lad, Dang Cha-Cha, Spinning Facts. I don't know if I am or not. I don't know if I'm spinning facts. It's just thoughts, little fairy things that tickle my brain. Sometimes they come out of my mouth. My filter gets a little loose, and I start popping things out. Mike, you're cool and down to earth. Like and subscribed. Done. Thank you, Mike. That's really nice. I appreciate that. I try to have fun here, so that's really it. Which is weird because that kind of keeps the trolls out. I don't. Every once in a while, I do get the trolls, but I don't know. I think the vibe here kind of keeps the people, anyways. Keeps people in control. You're the one I love. Well, see, here we go. I don't know about this person here. You're the one I love. I'll cherish you and make you very happy. That's my promise to you. Well, thank you. That's very nice. He told you he was very much in love with you. Well, thank you all. Are you shaking? Yes, I have 2 neurological disorders that cause me to tremor. So that's just the way I am. And I can't fix that. So, but I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you. You don't need to worry about me. Sandra Horn, are you? No, thank you. Captain Anxiety, you're my biggest regret. Should have been born a few decades earlier. Sandra, okay. Sirhan, my beautiful wife, you are so much I can always live. Okay, wow, okay. Got no mods right now. Circle, hi, darling. Hello, darling. Hello. Circle, how's your day going? My day is going really good. I went to Sweetwater Reservoir today and I took a lot of video and I walked around and I hiked around the water. And I hadn't been there in like a month and a half, and everything has changed so much. The temperature changed. It was much hotter, which meant that things were growing differently. The things that were very green a month and a half ago are now turning brown. The birds, different birds are out. There's moss growing in the lake. It was really fun. It was really fun, but it was just so different than what it was a month and a half ago. And most of my content, which is my shorts and my longs and stuff like that, is me going out into nature and kind of exploring around. And then I do these lives. I gotta sit on something here, so I'll be a little higher up. I do the lives so that I can connect with the people, because when I'm just making a video, it's just me. It's a lot of fun to be able to talk to people, you know. Slipgator, hello from Australia in the house. We got Australia. Oops. GTR, hi mom. Well, hello. Costa Barraza is this. Sandhorn, yeah. Costa, there are coasts, or do you mean costs? Circin, will you marry me? Accept my dear wife, make you marry. Okay. Bot. Sandhorn, or roller coaster. Okay, don't know about that. May like to remember. Okay, my goodness, I'm back down again. So I think I was seeing too much. He proposed to you, my love. Sandhorn, ha. James, hello. Hi, Blondie. Well, hello. Peace out, my friend. Um, okay, Sir Ken, bot. I think you're a bot, so I'm not enjoying that. Costas, you like piano? Yes, I do. GTR, are you in 80s? You mean, am I 80 years old? No, not yet. Maybe someday. I am 60, so I'm not. Wasn't there another hair dye product a bit more expensive? Well, that's not very nice. My hair actually looks pretty good. Sandra Horn, sorry, me and Sandra been in the shower, yeah, Captain Anxiety. Block Sir Kent, he probably has 5 kids and 2 wives. I know. There's people that come in and just right, right. Captain Anxiety. He's just people, or it's a bot. I don't know if it's a bot or a troll, but either way, it's like stop it, stop it, stop it. And usually I have moderators in here that'll like time people out. If somebody gets really bad, I will time them out. If it keeps coming, okay, we're going to give Sir Ken a warning, a verbal warning. If you keep this up, I will time you out. Oz says you look like a Karen. Well, that's kind of not nice. I don't know. Karens are supposed to be sort of angry, aggressive people. So pretty drawn eyebrows. No, my eyebrows back in like 2018, I got them microbladed. So, but just because I don't wear makeup other than lipstick. And then I got my eyebrows microbladed so I don't have to deal with it. So I don't put makeup on the rest of my face. And because I did that to my eyebrows, you're saying that makes me a Karen? That makes me a Karen. Probably also because I'm a white woman and I'm older. That makes me a Karen. Really? Come on now, peeps. You can do better than that. Captain Anxiety, just you being here makes my room temperature hotter. That's very nice of you. Thank you. I'm going to ignore you, Sir Can. Jay Glad, cha-cha. You got positive attitude and beautiful energy. Stay blessed. Thank you. Thank you. That's, you know what? There's so much negativity. I think that Jay Glad, you have nailed it. I am so tired of all the nonsense on the internet and people just getting into these bubbles of just politics or arguing or all of this. And I'm like, I can't have it. It's not part of what I do here on YouTube. YouTube is very fun. I come here to have a good time and have fun. And I don't need the stress and anxiety of, and I don't want anyone else here to have that either. I want the people that come and hang out with me to just chill out, enjoy the vibe, enjoy the situation, have a beverage if you want a beverage, have a whatever you want if it makes you more comfortable. And we're just going to relax, for goodness sakes. It's in where I am in San Diego, California. And it is Saturday afternoon at 4:22 in the afternoon. And this morning I went to a beautiful lake to get away from everything. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And then I came back and I haven't looked at any media other than posting a short on my channel of my lake thing. And I have some other footage. I'm going to make a longer video. And then I just wanted to get on live and like chat with people because I had so much fun today. And I just wanted to share that fun. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. And you can hang out and have fun or whatever. Uh, Captain Anxiety, 80 or 60. All it takes is 6 teas on a break from drinking. I don't know what that means. Austin. Hello, Ireland, Austin. Your energy is beautiful and you are cha-cha. Thank you. Don't take gobshite under your nose. You're absolutely 100% right, Austin. I completely agree with you and I have faith in you. And if you can see this as clearly as I can, and that's what I see too, right? It's not worth it, right? Okay. Please block Sirkin before his wife wakes up. Okay, Captain Anxiety, you need to get over Sirkin. Fit Network, hello, Air Force Matt, your microwave, your eyebrows. Did I microwave my eyebrows? No. Microblade. Blade. It's like a tattoo. And it was like 8 years ago. It's just a tattoo. So a lot of women use makeup on their eyebrows or they use makeup on their, and I don't have the patience to put on makeup every day. So 7 or 8 years ago, I got my eyebrows microbladed. There you go. There they are. And that's what they looked like when I was a teenager. So it's so I don't have to put makeup on. See, I can rub my face. And the only makeup I put on is my lips because I love my lipstick. Love it, love it, love it. Ah. Peter Riley from London. Hello, hello. If you're still here, hello. Thank you for being here. Harold, you're the type of person to complain about the internet, but use it nonetheless. Was I complaining about the internet? Sorry if I was, but yep. Captain Anxiety, I'm here to take your anxiety away. Well, that's good. Oh, okay. Okay. Austin, I've had a beverage and a smoke. Don't tell my mom. Austin, how old are you? Darn it. Are you joking about the mom comment? How old are you? Come on, fess up. We've been talking for a couple of weeks at least. So, how old are you, my little Irish friend? Captain Anxiety, Harold, you're the type of 20-year-old basement. Oh, quit being mean to other people. Stop it. 6 teas to get to know you better. All it takes is a beer. Like, all it takes is okay. Somebody thinks 6 teas, like we're going to hang out and have 6 conversations. And this, okay, I see what you're saying. You could get the lipstick tattooed as well. I've seen some artists. Yes, I know that. But for the lips, as much as I do pretty much stay with this exact color, I want to have the liberty to be able to change the color. And when I can touch this and it's not going to come off because the lipstick that I put on is like all day. You guys don't care. But it's like all day lipstick. It stays on pretty much all day long. Unless I eat a big meal and it might rub some of it off. And so that's the only kind of makeup I have to take off at the end of the day. Oh my goodness. Yes, you can't get a tattooed Captain Anxiety. That's true. Austin, Sharon, 53. Then why are you saying your mother? Do you live with your mother at 53? Austin, well, maybe you do. My mother, who is 92 years old, wants me to move in with her. I mean, since my father passed away, which was in 2019, so seven years ago, she's been sort of dropping really heavy hints. Oh, you can come and live with me and love. It's like, oh, no. I am here to take care of her, but message. It's always interesting when people retract messages. That was a joke based on my name. Yes, I understand that, Captain Anxiety. Vyman, Okay, how tall are you? I am 5'5". M. Alley. Hello, hi. My thoughts, nothing. My captain anxiety. What the fuck? The lipstick doesn't smudge. Look at that. No. Isn't that something? Look at, I'm touching it, and it's not. Mm, it's like, it's called all day lipstick, and it kind of just mats on the lips. So I can drink or I can eat, and if I don't eat a whole meal, it pretty much stays on. Sometimes I have to put a little bit more on. It's fascinating what you guys are interested in. I thought it would wipe. Nope, doesn't. My thoughts, 45. 45 what? Uh, Ratmar, 2019, 17 years ago. Yes, that's when my father died. Ratmer, where are you from? I'm in San Diego, California, which is in the west coast of the United States. Austin, fuck no, I don't live with my mom. She's 85, has dementia. Bless her. That's 100, Austin, 100% how I feel about my mother. Love her, love her. She's a little bit older than your mama, because I'm a little bit older than you. But it's like, love her. I visit her, at least she lives about 3-hour drive away. And I visit her about once a month. And I talk to her on the phone, and she loves to do FaceTime. She's very tech savvy, which is kind of cool for a 92-year-old. She loves FaceTime. She does it on a tablet. So it's like, and everyone in the family she's the eldest in our whole family of aunts and uncles and cousins and everything. She's the oldest now. And people call her, and she loves to do the FaceTime. Loves to do it. Anyways, I look what? Captain Anxiety, you look 6 foot, very Dutch kind of vibe. Do I? It might be the angle of the phone because I'm not that tall. I'm like a half a foot shorter than that. It might be. Should I change the angle of the phone? Maybe that's more me. I don't know. I'm only 5 feet 5 inches. I used to be 5 feet 6 inches. Not quite 5 feet and 3/4. It's easier for me to kind of read it if it's sort of angled though. That's my kitchen. Boop-a-doo. Not very interesting, is it? Let's see. 5 feet 5 inches. Awesome, says Radmer. Yeah, you're Formula One guy. Am I pregnant? No, I'm a wee bit too old to be pregnant. I am 6 years old. I have children, but they are now grown adults. So, are you saying that I look pregnant? If you saw me if you saw me in person, I don't think you would think that. And it might be the way I'm sitting. I'm not going to stand up and show my body. That's odd. But no, I'm not pregnant, Formula One guy. Just as what? Okay, Captain Anxiety. Then how do you take it off? Oh, the lipstick. I have wipes that are like makeup removal wipes, or I can use a cotton ball and some astringent or some like isopropyl alcohol, or usually after I brush my teeth at night getting ready for bed, if I got my hand in the sink, I just will take some water and kind of by that point, at the end of the day, after I've had dinner, which kind of breaks it down. Anyways, I can get it off at the end of the day for sure. Uh, it's interesting how curious you are about this. Emily, where are you from? I'm watching from Pakistan. Hello, Pakistan in the house. I am San Diego, California, which is in the United States, the west coast of the United States. I'm 5'6". Damn. Well, so we're about the same height. Why are you crying about that? Why do we have the tears about that? Justice, your age. Everyone is so curious how old I am. I am 60. Karam says, hey, Karam. Ratimer, San Diego. Wow, awesome. California, city of crime and mafia. I do not know where you're getting your information, but our crime is not very high, and we don't have mafia. No, wrong. You've got the wrong location, I think, my dear sir. You're mixed up. You're selling your house once you're staying with mom. I can picture. Wait. You're selling your house. I live in an apartment. This is an apartment. I don't live in a house. My mother does. If I were to go live with her, then I would be living in a house. That would, there's always that. Um, once you're staying with mom, I can pick up a place in Cali. Anyone can come here and buy a place. It's pretty expensive though here. Do I have blue opal stones? I don't know what this one is. And I don't even remember what this one is. But I do like my stones with my jewelry. Absolutely. MLA. So honestly, everyone has their opinion and culture. But I think living with your parents should be absolutely normal in a whole world. I'm 26. I can't think of living without my parents like ever. MLA. That's fine. I am not the kind of person that thinks that there should be rules about multi-generations living under one roof. In fact, there are a lot of cultures that do that in a very normal, and it's a very regular thing because the older generations take care of the younger generations. And then as things change and shift, then the younger generations take care of the older generations. And I will always take care of my mother. She's very independent right now. So if she truly needed me to take care of her, but she doesn't. In fact, last summer, my daughter went and lived with my mother. My daughter lived with my mother for about 3 months last year. She was doing an internship for school, and it was located near where my mother lived. So that worked out really well for both of them. So yeah, we visit a lot. I think it's very normal too. I don't think that people should be, my thoughts, I am 5'8", but I don't think that's a good height. I think all height, however you are, you should love who you are. That's all. Austin, you give tall vibes. You have big energy. Ooh, I have tall vibes. I'm Nordic, I'm Swedish. I have tall vibes. Not that tall. I'm like, for an American, I'm absolutely kind of medium. I'm medium height, I guess. But I like the fact that you think I have big energy and tall vibes. I love that. I love the way that sounds, Austin. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ratam, I gotta get this name right. Ratnamar looks beautiful in your kitchen. I don't know I got a lot. Those are pictures on my refrigerator. If you're wondering what all that is there, those are pictures of like my family and my children with me and stuff like that with like magnets on them that hold them on there because I like every day I go to the refrigerator and I see these memories, and I like it. Some people think it's kind of trashy, but it's good for my soul. So that's why it's like that. Anyways, Emily, when we are young, we need them. When we are old, they need us. Yes, correct. Exactly about our parents. Ratmar, but you don't look like 6 years old. Seriously, very good maintenance. Oh, thank you. I take the compliment. I appreciate. Forever. Hello from Milan. Ah, Italy in the house. Hello, Milan. And forever from Milan. Ratmar, my cousin lives in Los Angeles, California. Oh, that's where I grew up. I was born in Los Angeles and I grew up there until I was 19 years old. And then I moved to San Diego. It's about 2 to 2.5 hour car drive from Los Angeles to San Diego, or either way, right? Uh, but it's a very nice place to live. I would personally, I would much rather live here than Los Angeles. I've lived here too long, and this is my home. It's absolutely become my home. I don't have any interest in going back to Los Angeles, but there's a lot that Los Angeles offers, and it's close enough. You know, Los Angeles and San Diego, it's all Southern California. It's close enough that you can go and visit. I have family that lives up there, so I do go up there and visit. Um, nice collection of the pictures. Big Jam. Are you looking for Mr. Goodbar? Nope. That's an old reference, though. Interesting that you would bring that up. Ratmar, San Diego is a nice city. Yes, it is. Oops. Big jam. Ha 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 ha. Okay, big smiles. Diego, hello from Brazil. Tiago. Hey, Brazil in the house. Hello, nice to see you. Wow, we got the whole world here. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. We got all kinds of people here. So much fun. Quick question, who should pay for the first date, men and women? I I think that really is up to the two people that are together, however they want to do it. Everyone's got their own opinions on that. I don't think there's a right and wrong. So, Rotnam. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Rotnam. Okay, I will do better on that. Beautiful picture collection on my walls and memories. Yes. Tomas, do women really share everything about their man with their girlfriends? How cooked am I? I think everyone is different, so I don't think there are specific absolutes about who's going to share what with whom. So I think you need to get closer to the people who are around you, and then you'll get the answers you want. Well, I was born in Los Angeles. Yes, very nice. Yes, thank you. San Diego is peaceful. Sonal, hello. Hi, how are you? Good to have you here. I hope you can stay hi for a minute. Richard says hi. I don't know how far behind I am in this. I am doing well, Sonal. Big Jam, have a great weekend. Thank you, Jam. I hope you have a great weekend too. Feel free to like, feel free to subscribe if you want to catch me again. I am here. Thiago says, I have plans to visit California because I love surf. Oh, well, this is a great place to come. In fact, when I first moved to this apartment, downstairs there was a young couple from Brazil, and they were living here for a number of years. Um, and the young man, was a surfer. Yeah, because we're less than a mile to the beach, and there's a lot of really good surf here. It's a big thing. Rajan, thank you for not answering my question. As if I'm not even human, I'm going to leave. Excuse me? Thank you for not answering my question as if I'm not even human. I'm going to leave and leave her like, okay, well, whatever. I don't know. Think I'm answering every question, so I'm doing my best. That's my vibe, dude. Ratnam, watching from India. India in the house. Just body. My sister is trans and now she's pregnant, but I don't want art. Okay. I don't troll with weird things like that. Nicknameless. Hello, how are you? Cute Kudio. Hi, Granny from Pakistan. Yeah, hi, Pakistan in the house. Um, you know what, Rajan? I said I was doing my best. This is a warning. Don't be unkind to me because I'm not unkind to anyone. So bring it down a notch, please. Deezy, the sunset is beautiful, but not as beautiful as you are. Thank you. That's so nice. Okay. Viago, do I stream every day? No, not every day. Sometimes I have to work later. Today, I did not work. It's Saturday here. And so during the week, I usually try to stream twice. I usually try to stream at the same time, which would be starting around 4 o'clock. Um, Calif- California Pacific Standard Time. And I don't have a real firm schedule on it yet. But I'm trying to work on it. But I definitely try to do it on Fridays, sometimes Thursdays. I'm all over the board. Middle of the week, not so much. But I'm working on it. Oh my goodness. How is I unkind? You're saying I'm ignoring. I'm not ignoring. Cutie, are you Swedish? No, I am genetically. I took the DNA, the 23andMe test, and I am Irish and English. Like 99% of my profile is Irish and English. I'm that at all. You ignored me. No, I haven't been ignoring you, but I'm about to time you out. Jessie Body, are you trans? No. Hamilton, homegrown. I could fix her. Rainlaw, Cosme. What? Oh, shoot. Okay, wait. Because makes me sad. Austin, you need to phone down to the creep farm and let them know they've left the key. I know what's going on, Austin. All of a sudden, all this like, bleh, and all my, I don't know, I don't have any mods in here right now. So, okay, well, okay, here we go. We're going to time out for there. We got one timed out. And then we'll just go through them as they come and I'll start timing people out because that was starting to get out of control, wasn't it? Usually, the people that come in here and vibe with me are pretty chill. And I'll have one troll come through maybe. And if I ignore them, they usually go away. I think I made the mistake of like talking to that person. So they just got more like motivated to be kind of a jerk. Any advice to be happy in life? Oh, quit trying to be happy. Just stay busy. Go get busy out in life. I mean, focusing on the energy of being happy isn't the way you're going to become happy. It's not going to be the way you find success or find joy or find peace or find calm. You need to go out into your life and be busy and be occupied with your time. And then the side effect will be being happy. There you go. My grandmother taught me that a long, long time ago. That's how you're happy. I have a friend in the Bay Area. Is it close to San Diego or not? The Bay Area from here is about 1 hour flight. Driving is like 7 or 8 hours. So take that as you would. Mike, are you able to do an English accent? Probably not very well. I don't want to insult people by trying to pretend other accents. And Molly, some of these comments are just crazy. Why people are so insane. It doesn't hurt my feelings. It's just like it's kind of a waste of time because there's a lot of really great people. Some of you are really lovely people, and um, I want to communicate with you and vibe with you guys. I don't want to be caught up in the blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying. Um, Cute says Irish are redhead. Well, that's not true, Cute. Not all Irish are redheads. Ask Austin. There, Irish people have all different colors of hair. Some people do have red hair. Some people have brown hair. Some people have blonde hair. Um, that might be a bit of a stereotype that you're confused with. XX says, Mawai, Mawai, Mawai. Ratnam says, nice to meet you. Talk later because I'm on a way. Okay, good to see you. Hope I see you again. Take care, Ratnam. Austin, you're one of us. I knew it. Just secretly use the. Do you secretly use the C? Oh, when I cuss, I know what word you're talking about, but when I'm cursing, oh, well, you have to. You kind of have to. It's not as appreciated the same way in the United States, I think, as in Ireland. They and England, and I think even Australians use the C word, which I can't use on YouTube. I don't think that would go over well. But it's used as a strong or even just a curse word. Who is the comedian? He uses it all the time. He's British. Can't remember. I'm blanking on his name. But yes, he talks about that. Jeremy, because American people have freedom of speech, that's why. Well, I can say it. Sure, I can. I don't think YouTube would like it. Um, but I can say anything I want, like out in the world, sure. People may not like it though. You're not going to walk up to somebody and say, hey, you C word. It's like, why would you do that? I mean, it's all in like how you use it, right? Mike, do you ever get a time with your great grandparents and hear all the Irish and English accents? Um, no. And the reason for that is because I was adopted. I was put up for adoption as a baby in 1965. And I only did the DNA test in 2017. So I was like 52 or 53 when I did the DNA test. And those people, my grandparents, I actually did find my birth father. I found the brother of my birth mother. My birth mother passed away in 1990 in a car crash. Sadly, she was only 50, so I was older than her when I found out that she had died when she was 50. Um, and all the people older than my birth mother and father had already passed away. So I have limited people, and they've been living in the United States for like 3 generations. So the accents aren't really there. Mansir, you are so beautiful, ma'am. I'm from India. Hello, India. Hello, Mansir. Nice to see you. Oh, dog. Wow. Oh, dog. Wink if it's okay. That's not something I'm going to say out loud. Osho, I would like to take all of your enlightenment. This enlightenment or this enlightenment or, okay, the God particle, no. Oops. Jeremy Getz, American people are born free and have freedom to say and do what they want to, usually, yeah. Let them be high. Let them be. You're very beautiful girl. Thank you, Austin. I'm bald, so no. Okay, so the hair question about the red hair. But, like, when you were a kid, what color was your hair, Austin, when you were younger? And isn't it a stereotype that all Irish are redheads? That's just, it's not true. Sure, there are some. I think that Irish and English culture tend to be less melanin in our skin. I'll put it that way. We have less pigment in our skin and in our hair and in our eyes. My eyes are green. So you don't have a lot of genetically Irish people and English people that have a lot of melanin in their skin and their hair and the pigment in their eyes. I don't know what you call that. Uh, Alexandra, last train in a couple of minutes. Okie dokie. Um, Al Hafsiad said hi. Hello. Gertel, good, good. Yes. Osho, just so you're just pretending to be old, but in real you're not. Me? I don't know what you consider to be old. I'm not pretending. I'm not pretending anything. I'm not pretending anything. I am exactly who I am. I am 60 years old. And if you consider that old or you think I'm pretending to be you say very old, I am what I am. That's all. That's funny though, Osho. That made me laugh. Let him be Jim Carrey. Alpha Syed, I just said I'm 60. How old are you? He says. Alpha Syed, where are you from? I'm in California. Elijah, who the hell is this? Who the hell is this? He says. Are you saying that angrily? Or are you just like, oh, who the hell is this? I am Cha-Cha. I'm in San Diego, California, and I'm just chatting with people. So we'll move on to the next one. Galana BBCV, don't know what that means. Oops, I'm not hip enough to know all the acronyms. Mike, wow. Al Syed, you beautiful. Thank you. Jerry Holly, Ohio in the house. Hello, Jerry. Good to see you. Because not a lot of Americans are chiming in. I've been talking to a lot of people who are, well, from all over got the whole world in our hands. We did that little dance because we had the whole world here. But there haven't been a whole lot of Americans chiming in. Oh, Giuseppe, hello from Italy. Guisapolo, okay. Yes, Yeetus, yeet. Yeah, I understand yeet. Sir Yeetus, hello, hello. Sir Yeetus, that's funny. Jean, hello, madame. Are you French? Austin says about 5 to 7% are gingers, right? I was just back in my Halligan days. Well, that's what I was saying. That one person before was saying that I can't be Irish because I don't have red hair. Well, that's a stereotype. I'm not a leprechaun either. I think that there are a lot of weird stereotypes. I only say Irish because it came up in my DNA test. And I've never been to Ireland. So I'm not closely related to the Irish culture. I just genetically I am a descendant of people from Ireland and England. That's that's it. Oh my goodness. I had to get a little drink of water. My throat. You guys are kind of killing me. It's funny. Elijah, can you just catch up to the chat and stay with the current comments? People can message twice if you miss with it. I'm trying to keep up. Lucky says, hi, beautiful, drifting. Don't trust anyone so easily, guys. Woobs. Do you smoke weed? No. But I know a lot of people who do drifting. You will all be shocked to hear the story of my. Okay, yes, no politics, please. The advice you just gave to someone about getting busy in life is great. Honestly, gonna try to apply that in my life. Never thought about getting happiness that way, but it sounds really amazing. Yeah, just get busy. Heartthrob, I am 60 years old. Are you 60 years old? Yes, actually, I am exactly 60 years old. That's, thank you. Lucky saying looking good today. Well, thank you. I hope to be looking good every day. I hope to be looking my best, but it's all relative, right? Sir Yidis, what is the best meal you can make? I am better at making desserts than actual meals. Um, I make a mean cheesecake. I make all kinds of sweets and cookies and candies, and baking is more my thing than actually cooking. Okay, no politics. Yes, please. Woobs, you smoke? No, but I know people who do. John, Pasteke. Why is there so many old lady in YouTube vibe? I don't know. Maybe you like it. Elijah, I'm in it, and the who the hell is who the hell is this? That's okay. I was just playing with you. I'm just having fun. Good polo loaf middle hello hello. Okay, Kane, no politics, please. Riaz, no politics. Divan, how to move on with X. I don't know your situation. Good luck. We, the people of India, peace be upon you. Thank you, Donald Duck. Yep, 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 yep. Okay, we've got. I work in an office in front of a computer. It's pretty boring, boring. Um, one of my friends, drifting on, I was on, one of my friends was in a relationship with a boyfriend whom she trusted a lot, but she found out he used to drug her and then his father. Okay, that's just horrible. Jean says, yes, I'm French and you are American. Yes, that's true. We the people, okay. Austin says, I think you would get a lot from a trip here, meaning a trip to Ireland, because Austin is from Ireland. Yeah, you know what? It's only been a few years since I learned that information. And like shortly after I learned it's just genetics. It's like, but I don't want to be one of these weird Americans that goes to Ireland is like, I'm Irish. It's like, it's cringy or it feels weird. Um, and once, when I found out, I think it was 2017 or 18, it was shortly after that, then my father passed away, and then we went into lockdown. So life for the last 7 or 8 years have been just sort of, you know, chugging through. But going to Ireland, I think someday I really am gonna have to think about this. Um, Alpha said, I love you. Well, thank you. Um, Swaru, hi baby, hi Benjamin, hello. Chris Zapita, hey, shake it. Yeah, shake it. There you go. Elijah, this is barely live when you are replying to comments from 5 minutes ago, ma'am. Don't scroll up on the chat, just stay here. I appreciate that, but I'm gonna do it the way I do it. I'm trying to keep up. Don't be mean, please. Hi, where are you from? California, San Diego. Hello, asked Jack. Because you know what? I think that if people take the time to write something, I'm going to say something back. I could skip forward and just ignore people. I'm not 5 minutes behind, by the way. You're being kind of a butthead. I don't like that. Neva says, hi. Ken says, are you Irish? I am American. Genetically, I have a large amount of Irish genetics. So I am a descendant of probably people that lived in Ireland at some point. I don't know how many generations back, probably about 3. Nevada, am upset. Are you upset? I'm sorry. Dumb mind, where are you from? San Diego, California. The dope boy, army crawl, 3 miles. I'm glad just to hear. Okay. We got some. Brain says she's obviously not Irish. Well, it's like, what does the question mean? Because it's like, yes, I'm an American. I have an American accent. I've lived in America. I am an American citizen, but genetically, I am a descendant. But everyone in America is a descendant of somewhere else. There isn't just this American. Like if you do a DNA test, it's not going to come back and say, oh, you're American, unless it's probably a Native American. You see what I'm saying? And so, but I am an American citizen. There you go. It's kind of, so it shouldn't be that complicated. Are you bullying RFK? I don't know. I'm not bullying anyone. I don't think so. No, she is not Irish. She's an average American old lady. Wow, that's a statement, isn't it? Kari, do you eat powdered laundry detergent? No, I think that would probably make someone very sick. I think the nature here would nourish your soul. I think so too. It looks beautiful, and it's the kind of stuff that I like to look at. So I think I would enjoy it for sure. Elijah, no, you're misunderstanding. There's no need to keep up. You're supposed to stay on the live chats. People will comment again if they want you to read their chat so badly. Trust me, girl. Okay. Thank you. Aroba, how do you stay so cute? Haha, thank you. That's sweet. Because everyone left and stopped commenting anyway. Welcome to the present at last. You're not being very nice, Elijah. What's your problem? Quit picking up me. Off the Syed, are you married? No, I'm not. Elijah, the old lady comment was uncalled for. Well, you're not being. People are being kind of crummy. So, hey, what's up? Remember me? Oh, Sunculp. Yes, I remember you. Yes, I do. I'm the only one still here. I don't think you're the only one still here. I'll bet you Austin's still here. I'm genuinely trying to be helpful. Okay, I'm not angry. I'm just saying I do it the way I do it. I can't keep up because I don't see as well maybe as you do. Maybe you're younger than I am and you're smarter than I am. Why make a shitty comment? Thanks, Austin. Help us. Syed, why not married? Didn't work out. I was married, Elijah. I'm literally the only one who's stuck around for you. Okay, Elijah, yes, let's go. Chat getting active again now that you're on the current chats. Kratos, how are you doing? I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Sunculp, how has your day been so far? It's been great. I went to a huge lake and took a really nice walk, and it was hot and it was beautiful, and spring has sprung. Jean, she's average, but I certain it a good person. Okay. I am average. I'm a cog in the wheel. I'm an ant crawling on the ground. I'm just a regular person. But I'm here and you're watching me. So that's something, right? Elijah, we did it. We did it. Well, thank you, Elijah, for your help. It's delightful. Let's go. We literally doubled her viewers with that operational improvement. Crado says, you got any kids? Yes, I have 2 or 3, maybe 4. They're all adults. They're all adults. They live on their own. They have lives of their own. Yeah. Also, Fayed, what do I do for a husband? I'm not quite sure what that means. Like, I don't have a husband. Kratos, what the fuck? John says, yeah, I'm watching you. I love your hair and maybe more. Okay, then be kind. My goodness. Alpha said, what do you do for a husband? I don't know what that means. I don't understand the question. Elijah, oh my goodness, such amazing work, guys. She just gained more subscribers too. Do you know that? I don't know that. I actually don't know if I gain subscribers until after I end the live. But you never know. I caught up. You're right, Elijah. You look beautiful. Thank you, Alpha. Kratos, so they won't visit you or vice versa. Like a husband? If I had a husband, we would probably be living together. Yeah, not visit, but in this culture, we live together. Austin, is there acid in your punch? I kind of am wishing right now there was something like that going on. Elijah, yes, I see it here on the back end. Oh, do you? Elijah. Jean Patesque, do you have a dog? No, I did have a dog. My last dog passed away about 10 years ago. I don't have any animals. Um, when my kids got old enough to move out and my animals had passed away and it was just me, I kind of am enjoying having the freedom to go out and do things without having to care for um, children and pets. So for this period of time in my life, I don't know how long it will be, but for this period of time in my life, I'm very happily unencumbered with responsibilities like that. Kratos, your kids, Granny. My kids are great. They're doing great. They're adults. They're on their own. They're living their lives and they're very happy. I talk to them every week, sometimes multiple times a week. So, what do you do in your husband professional? Still again, Alpha, I have no idea what I do in my husband professional. No idea what that means. I don't have a husband. Elijah points that out. I do not have a husband. No husband. No husband. Sankalp, have you ever heard of cricket, the sport? Yes, it's kind of like baseball, right? But it's a flat board, right? Your kid's granny. Yeah, well, that's all right. I don't mind it. Whatever, Elijah, right? So this person is saying weird stuff. Kratos, great to hear you're still in touch with them. With my children? Oh my gosh, all the time. We text. We text every single day. And then we talk probably several times a week. And we see each other at least once a month. They only live within a few miles of me. It's easy to see them. Batty says you never got married. No, I did get married. Um, I did get married. I'm just not married anymore. User MS, what's up, beauty? Hi there. Peace out, my friend. 4748. Hello. Nice to see you. Good to have you in here. Jean Patesk, how many kids do I have? Enough. I have enough children, and they are grown up, and they're on their own. Batty, you never got married. Yes, I did get married. I pointed that out. Yes, I did. I don't talk to my mom. She's a narcissistic, boundary crossing, privacy invading alcoholic. Whoa. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. That's heavy. Suncup, why do you guys care about her personal stuff though? I don't know. Because I'm open and I'll say it, right? People want to know how messed up other people's lives are. Yeah, my life is messed up just as much as everyone else's life is messed up, probably. Alpha, you and me married. Batty, how old are you? You look like 60. Oh, you nailed it. I'm exactly 60 years old, so you nailed it. Rob Zombie. Blonde babe. Yep, that's me. Peace. Welcome to the house. We're having fun. Now we're having fun. Okay. And I'm caught up. So Elijah will stay. Yeah, she kept walking in on me, went in the bathroom. Ooh, and going into my room when I was at work and stuff. Oh, yeah, that's walking into the bathroom. That should be private space, I think. But that's a little awkward. Rob Zombie, peace out, my friend. Rob Zombie, I am definitely vibing the PC vibe, right? Batty, you're really good looking. I can imagine how good looking you was in your 20s. Why do people like have such a problem with aging? Yeah, I looked younger. I looked like this, but much younger. Sean Boy, hey, Sean Boy, nice to see you. Abdo, my friend, good to see you. Good to see you. Hello, my pretty friend. It's rare to come across such elegance and authenticity. Glad it caught your live today. Glad you did too. I've already been on for like over an hour, so I don't know how much longer. I'll probably be another 15 or 20 minutes. If things get nice, things were getting a little bumpy there, but people are kind of calming down and being nicer. Sean Boy says, how are you? I'm good, thank you. I had a really nice day. I went out in nature, took a hike by a lake, and it was gorgeous. And now I'm just chilling out. It's Sunday afternoon. Um, Rob Zombie, great frames. Yeah, right. I have to wear them because otherwise I cannot see anything, any of the chat. So there we go. Alta Fasayed, married no problem. Kratos, are you from US? Yes, I live in California in the United States. Elijah, well, I'm going to apply operational improvements to another stream. Now, peace. Elijah, thank you. Um, I hope I see you again. Come on back. I think we worked through our issue, right? And I learned something from you. I appreciate you being here and teaching me and helping me be a better person in my live stream because I do want to improve always. So I hope I do get to see you again. And yeah, there we go. So have a good night, Elijah. Fixie Key gone. Let's see, Sean, I don't think she wants another man in this life. You speaking for me? Are you speaking for me? Are you speaking for me? Do not put words in my mouth. I never said that. I never ever said that. And so don't put words in my mouth. That's not okay. Pixie says, hello, hi, hello there, welcome in. Kratos, are you okay with political talks? No, no politics. That's not gonna vibe well here. I'm really about just hanging out. Tell me about some good story or ask me a question. I will tell all kinds of crazy stories because I have lots of stories. The way I've grown up, and I was adopted. There's a thing. If you're curious about that, I've got lots of stories about that. And I've had all kinds of animals in my life. I've had cats and dogs and birds and fish and homing pigeons and chickens and what else? Rabbits. All kind. I don't know. I've had a kind of a word, a life, right? Jean says, bye, average old lady. Nice to meet you. Well, Jean, leaving on a note, aren't you? That's lovely. Nice to meet you too. Kratos, then what are we going to talk about? How you crossed oceans and mountains to go to school? Abdul says, it's perfectly fine. I truly enjoyed the time you shared with us. It's been a little out of control, Abdul. Saturday is not like a Monday on a live stream. People on Saturday, it's kind of craziness. So I'm going to hang out for probably a few more minutes and just see if people were a little bit aggressive to me today. And that's fine. I can handle it. I can take it. I don't understand why it's so different. Son called, did I go to uni? Yes, I went to the University of California in San Diego, which is UCSD. It's in La Jolla, right here in San Diego. It actually turned out to be the same school one of my children went to also. I graduated in the 80s, and she graduated in 2022 or 2023. Can't remember exactly fine, but yeah. My average old lady, that one's getting me. Um, Granny, tell some interesting story. Did I go tell an interesting story? Like at uni? Okay. At the college I went to, UCSD, University of California in San Diego. I went to Revelle College. Me and my dad went to the same school, JNU in Delhi. See, isn't that cool? Yeah, because one of my children went to my school too years later. And so when I went to her graduation, it was really, really fun. Back on the campus is much bigger and much changed now, but it's kind of a cool thing because we have a picture of like me and my graduation, with the hat and the gown, and then her. It's just nice. Um, an interesting. Oh, I was going to say an interesting story about UCSD. Okay, and when I moved to uni there, it was when I was 18 years old, and I had never lived away from home, so it was great. I lived in the dorms there, like campus housing, right? And I was a runner at the time. I would go, for a run every evening to try to decompress, and it was what I did. And the school itself is on a cliff, kind of the edge of a cliff. And there's this road that goes down to the beach. And so at some point I thought, well, I'm gonna go explore. And I had my little Walkman on, which back in the 80s we wore Walkmans to listen to music. And I had one cassette in my Walkman that I would run with, and it was Prince, Purple Rain. And I listened to that over and over, and I would flip it and play the other side and flip it and play the other side. And I would run down to La Jolla Shores, down to the beach, and run back and forth and back and forth and back and forth on the beach. And then I would run back up the hill to where the dorms are. So that's kind of an interesting thing. But also, down below, if you go slightly north of where I was running, there's another beach called Black's Beach, and that's also below the school. And that is what they call a clothing optional beach. So you can figure that out, right? Which was an interesting thing because somebody one day took me down there and said, hey, let's go down to the beach and study. Bring your book and we'll just go down there. You can read and study. And so I was like, okay. And get my bathing suit, and I've got my chair, and we hiked down to the beach. And that's when we realized, because some people wear bathing suits and then some people don't. And it's kind of an eye opener for a kid, for an 18-year-old, to be like, oh my goodness, look at this. And it still to this day is a clothing optional beach. True story. Sorry you had to deal with that. Some people don't know how to appreciate kindness, wishing you only positive energy. Thank you, Abdal. Kratos, what's the advice you would give a young man in his 20s in a relationship? Oh, be honest. Be honest, be authentic. Don't play games. You know. Austin, Purple Rain is a superb album. Tell you about it. Oh my gosh, I did. And when I was go running, my dad was a lifeguard on that beach. So he probably, well, I don't know, he might not have been there when I was there running on La Jolla Shores. I would. Do you remember Walkmans? you know, they were like this big and big, kind of a clunky thing. And you would open it and put a cassette tape in, and then there would be cords, and then you would have this headset, a metal bar over the head, and these like foam ear coverings. And I would listen to Purple, that album, over, and it would come to the end and I would flip it over because I would run for probably 2.5 hours or something like that. And you go through the album. So whenever I hear that music, it's a strong memory of me running on the beach at La Jolla Shores and then running up the hill. And I remember when I first started running that hill, actually, there were other people that would run around the same time of day. And so you get used to seeing the same people you would cross paths with who were running. And I remember when I first started running that route, and running up the hill, because running uphill, if anyone knows, it's a challenge. When I first started doing the running uphill, um, I was very slow, and there would be people that would just pass me and pass me. And after several months, I got stronger, and I'd start sort of keeping pace with people, and so that it was a feeling of accomplishment. You know, I loved it. I was never a fast runner. It was it was a Sony Walkman. You're right, Austin. It was bright yellow. I mean, and now I think about it, son called graduating this year. You are you? Sign Cup. A cool thing about the college I was in could smoke inside campus talking. It's very politically active school. Also on every dorm canteen they used to serve beer in mud pots. Our campus, I think they sold beer. We always had kegs though. We had kegger parties in the dorm. We would get our it's called an RA, resident advisor, every floor in the dorm. The dorm is like housing, and every floor had an RA, the resident advisor, who was usually like a senior student, and we were the freshmen, we were the new ones. We were year one, and the resident advisor usually was year four. And so they usually were old enough to buy. So we would get our resident advisor, to buy us kegs. And we'd have kegger parties, or they would get us a case of beer, and we'd play quarters and bounce the quarter into a cup, and then everyone has to drink. There were all these rules you write on chalk. It was so much fun. But, I was that young. So, and then we also, it was cool as fuck about it, Sandy Walkman. Sorry for your betting. Your English is good, Sankalp. It is. It's very good. Hello, hi there. Say no to war and free pause. Yep, we're not talking about politics here, but I agree. No, war is bad. Abdel Phillips Walkman missed that time. Do you remember? Do you remember, Abdel? Oh my gosh, the Walkmans. Well, but now we have. I actually was going to turn on some music. I forgot to. And see if, like, YouTube gets ticked off at me. I don't know if they will. If I put some background music, we'll see. Your English is fine, Sankalp. It really is. Had says hello. Okay, Abdel Phillips Sankalp. It's a bold thing to do in India. It's kind of conservative here, so it was cool. Yeah, I have a feeling that India is a lot more conservative than the United States. And I understand that there's a lot of religion, and that's good. So it's fun that you had that experience, or you had the option. See, that's the thing about America, is you have the option for these kinds of experiences, right? You don't have to drink the beer. You don't have to smoke anything, but it's there if you want to experiment, you know? Kratos says, what's my name, Granny? Cha-Cha is my name. Austin, remember getting fines from the video library for not rewinding? Yes. Yes. Yes, you get a fee of like $1.50 here anyways. I don't know what would be in Ireland, but I remember it was enough back in, the 90s, because even in the 90s, we were going to Blockbuster. I don't know who you go to in, what's it called? It's probably a copyright violation. Oops. I don't know if you can hear it. It's guitar. Kratos, Chacha, very nice young lady. You are such a positive vibe. Have a nice day. God bless. Thanks, Kratos. I hope I see you again. I appreciate that. Seinkult, it has pockets of like really, really progressive spaces. Seems like this world and the other one is truly beautiful. Anyways, nice song. You can hear it a little bit. I don't want to play it really loud. Just enough so you can like kind of hear it. I'll talk over it, so hopefully it won't be like a copyright violation. I don't know if I keep it quiet enough. And it's not, there's no singing. It's just background music. Actually, if I can get, I'll put on lo-fi, right? 'Cause that's usually loop music. This is my old phone. And it only works when it's hooked up to the Wi-Fi here, but I use it for music. Oh, good grief. What am I up to? Franciso says hi. Hello, Austin. The guy who worked the Saturday shift used to let us into the adult section on the 80s. He was our hero, right? Oh, so you got some like X-rated videos, right? The stuff that was the adult stuff. Gotcha. Not just the R-rated, but the adult movies. That's like finding your dad's Playboy collection in the cupboard. I remember as a kid, my cousins lived in the house next to us, and they were girls, so it was like sisters. I didn't have a sister, so they were like my sisters, my cousins. And, I'd be over there playing all the time. And sometimes we'd use the parents' bathroom, the loo, right? And we discovered that in the cabinet under the sink, there was a stack of magazines. Oh, oh my goodness. Yes, very, very interesting. So my uncle was enjoying that kind of stuff. Geez, a funky granny last time you done. Okay. Giant, hey, hello, Austin. He held the keys to our souls. I'll bet he did. Now, did you have a family member that had the stack of magazines? Because, back in the 70s, the 80s, because it was the 70s when we found my uncle's stack in the bathroom cabinet. That was when we found it. Because we were probably I was the oldest of the three of us, and I was not even probably 10 when we found this, and we were confused by it, and I guess we figured it out at some point. I don't know, but it was women without any clothing on. Son called, no, but I did find pornography on my dad's phone. It was pretty embarrassing. Yeah, men are men, right? Men are gonna look at that stuff. Abheej, answer. A funky granny last time you done. I don't know what the question is, Abheej. Austin, not in Holy Catholic Ireland in the 80s. Call Father Murphy. That's right. Bring Father Murphy. Get him down here right now. We've got some punishing. We've got some punishments for you. And you know what Father Murphy would do? He would confiscate all of the magazines or the videotapes or whatever it was. He would come and say, I'm taking these so you can't look at them anymore. Ha ha ha, Father Murphy, Father Murphy. Oh, that's so funny. Abdel, still remember when I had a Walkman and a Brian Adams. Yes, yes, Abdel, Brian Adams. Put in my ear and let my imagination wander, picturing myself with the girl I loved back then. Yeah, Brian Adams in your Walkman. That's very much being an 80s kid, right? Growing up with those. Oh, those are good memories, aren't they? I think we all have memories of if you had a Walkman, if you were lucky enough to have a Walkman, because it was a special thing, and at least had one or two cassette tapes that you liked. And then sometimes my friends and I, we would share cassette tapes um, because we couldn't always afford to buy a new one, you know, so you would swap with a friend for a while, right? The Dying Hope, Nirvana all the way. Hey, Dying Hope, it's good to see you again, Nirvana. That's right. That's right. The start of the grunge, getting it like moving from punk and rock into punk, sort of moshing it together and getting into the grungy. And Nirvana evolved quite a bit. The Red Hot Chili Peppers evolved a lot between the late 80s when they first started playing and then in the early 90s when like Blood Sugar Magic came out, and that's when they got funky. That's when they got that funk sound, because I was just watching a video of Chili Peppers in like 88. It was their last concert with Hillel Slovak, and it was very much like a punk song and like a punk harder sound. It didn't have the funky sound that their Blood Sugar Magic album and Forward has been much funkier rather than punk. Anthony Kiedis was singing like more of a rap thing, but the music was kind of more punk. There was a lot of like body slamming and that sort of thing. But then they sort of evolved into this funky thing. So I do love Nirvana. Edge, Austin, having portable music back then was a big, yes, it was. It was absolutely Dying Hope, yes. Hello there, glad to see you. How are you doing today? I'm doing really well, Dying Hope, absolutely. I had a great morning. I was telling everyone I went for a hike out at a lake today around the lake, and it was beautiful. It was pretty hot, but it was really, really beautiful. And I got home and I thought, you know what? I'm going to do a live just because I'm in a good mood. I'm more relaxed. I took this nice hike, and thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Thank Hope. All right, see you around. Sub, thanks, Thank Hope. It's good to see you. I hope you have a good weekend. And it's always, what do we got? Kaifjin, retracted. Okay, I'm always curious when people retract, but that's okay. Abdel, did it ever happen to you that a cassette tape got stuck in your Walkman and you had to pull it out and run it with using a pen? I had that happen in my car because my car had a cassette player in it also. You could listen to the radio in the car, which was like a dial, and I had a cassette player. And I don't think I ever had it happen in a Walkman, but I know what you're talking about because I've seen it happen. But I did get cassette tapes stuck, and I would have to use something to pry the cassette tape out, and then the tape would all, be all crazy, and you'd have to use either your finger, right, and twist it back in, or a pencil or something. Yes, I absolutely did. I hate that. I know. I don't even have my cassette tapes anymore. I must have gotten rid of them at some point. I guess that's when we started getting CDs, right? After cassettes, it was CDs for music. burned in our memories, Abdel. That's right, Austin. I think us and Abdel is in our club, right? We're all kind of like, we're of that age group that we remember the Walkmans and we remember the cassette tapes and everything. And I hear now some of the younger people, the younger generations are playing so much of our old music, right? And I think that's fascinating. They're really digging it. One of my kids is really into like 70s and 80s and 90s music, and he's like fascinated with it. It's cool. I love it. It's really good. Yeah, and the famous Discman. I was the first one in my class with people love to be around and listen to my songs. Yes, yes. Those were those were some days, weren't they? It's so funny to hear that. I haven't heard about a Discman in a long time. I haven't heard that like term in a very long time. That's really funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're okay at this age though. I am perfectly okay being this age. I feel like life is easier. I don't know how you guys feel, but I don't sweat things as much. I don't worry as much. I kind of try to keep things as chill as I possibly can. I just, I don't want to worry as much as, I don't know, 20-year-olds, people between 20 and 30, maybe up to 40, they worry a lot, I think now. But I didn't grow up with the internet. I didn't get the internet until I was over 40. Well, I don't know, maybe a little under that, but I was an adult when the internet popped up. Abdel, exactly. Yeah, Dying Hope. Yeah, Discman. Yep, Austin. My niece has discovered all my mom's 8 tracks. 8 tracks. Oh, and downloaded her music from 4050. That's super cool. I'm enjoying my 50s. Yeah, the 50s were really good. I'm just 60 now, which was a weird step to make because I don't feel like I think 60 years old when we were kids, those were like, you looked at your grandparents and they were 60 and they looked really, really old. And I'm okay with where I am because I feel like the generations have changed, right? Dying of hope, life goes by so fast. We were born with nothing and now we have computers in our pockets. I know. Huge jump. Huge jump. We had the phones with the cord, and you had to dial, and if somebody was on the phone, you get this beep, beep, beep. You had to call back. Oh, huge jump. And now we have computers in our pockets. And we get to live it. Zelga Dean, do you need money for this year? Beautiful. No, thank you. Abdel, life is always the same, but people make it difficult for themselves. Come on, take it easy, right? I think so too, Abdel, for sure. Austin, I'm in much better shape at 53 than 33. That's excellent. That's, you'll live longer, right? I think here, it's a lot of it is what is going on here. Well, in here, in your heart, in your head, the way you think about things. What do you stress about? Are you worried about things, or are you okay with where you are in your life? All that stuff. Zagalden, no. Do you love modeling? I have no idea. I don't do modeling, so nope. Don't love it, I suppose. Oh, that's so much better. It's warm tonight. It's warm. It's still sunny out. Do you want to see out the window? If I take you off the stand, I have you on a stand right now. And I don't know if I can get it back in the stand. Oh, Zelgadino, thank you. Okay, I'm going to show you real quick, okay? But bear with me because this is my phone. And I'm going to have to take it off the stand and I can show you out the window. just real quick. Okay, you want to? I'll just do it. Ouch. There we go. Okay. There we go. That's looking out the window. And if I open the window, there's a siren going by. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm going to show you on that. Just so you can see what the outside, it's still daylight out there. I'll try to get this back where it was. Sorry. Ah, shoot. So that's why I don't move it, is because I'm not very good at putting it back. There we go. Is that okay? Can you see still? Are we okay there? Okay. Zelgadino, I probably help you. Well, I don't know if I need helping. Austin, it was snowing. No kidding. Are you kidding or are you serious? Today? Wow. It's so weird how the weather can be so different. It was when I went out, not here, like where I live, because I live about less than a mile from the beach. I live like a half a mile to the beach. And I don't know what it got up to today here where I live, probably around 70 or 72, 70 maybe today, because it was a little bit cloudy. But when I went to the lake this morning, which is east, it's probably a 30 or 35-minute drive from here, and I went inland. And California basically is a big desert, believe it or not. It's a big, huge desert. So when you go inland, it gets hot rapidly. And so when I was at the lake, my car temperature thing said 85. That's Fahrenheit, and that's pretty hot. That's pretty hot. Like, I was using my phone to videotape some of the lake, and my hands were like sweating, and it was hot and sweaty, and it's like, holy cow, it's still March. What is going on? I can't believe you had snow. Zelganino, his company's name is Push Model Company in Pasadena, California. Oh, okay. Well, I haven't heard of that. I do know where Pasadena, California is. That's in Los Angeles. Dying Hope, oh no, they're coming for you. Dying Hope, I only remember it raining once here where I live, and I'm 35, so you can say it's a very rare. Only raining once? 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 Where do you live, Dying Hope? Oh, snowing, not raining. Okay, yeah, because snowing has to get down to like freezing temperature. But please tell me, Dying Hope, it rains there. I mean, we need rain, my goodness. Austin, honestly, it was snowing. The saying here is that April comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb. Okay, all right. Well, I suppose, then when spring actually springs, like in the next few weeks, it'll be really beautiful in Ireland, I would think, because you've had all of this rain. Well, you get a lot of rain anyways, right? My buddy Garen Noon, points out that it rains a lot there. So, I get all my important facts about Ireland from Garen Noon, my BFF, right? I could be wrong. Obviously, I'm kidding you. So, Dying Hope. Oh, yes, it rains a lot. I mistyped there. I meant to say snow. Oh, okay. Well, good. At least you get rain. Yeah. I mean, every location needs at least rain to keep. We need water to survive. And if it doesn't rain, the plants need the rain. The people need to drink the water. We need the water all around. Johnny Doctor, welcome me. Doctor is here. Well, okay, Doctor. Thank you for letting us know we have a doctor in the house. So if somebody has any sort of a medical crisis, please see that the doctor is in the house. Very good. Austin, spring here is very pretty and lots of fun. Garen is absolutely delicious. That's what I say. I get all my important Irish information from Garen. Where else am I going to get it? Well, I could get it from you, Austin. Absolutely could get it from you. Well, you and Garen will be my two sources of Irish information. I will learn about my heritage from you and Garen. I love that. I'm totally on board with that. Dying Hope, I love the rain too. There's something so soothing about it. Me too. I love the rain too. And this time of year when it's pretty much finished, very pretty much finished for many months now, I get a little sad because I know everything's going to dry out. And Johnny, doctor, any patience? I don't think, not yet, Johnny. I don't think we have any patience yet, but I will let you know if somebody speaks up. Austin, I still don't have a kettle yet. No, I'm sorry, Austin. I know. Would that help me? Like, like fill my Irish heritage? Would that somehow bring me closer to the tribe? Or should I just go to the pub? Or both? Do I need both? Maybe I need both, right? 54 says, hi from UK, what's your favorite form of exercise? My favorite form of it, well, honestly, like walking and hiking. I did that this morning. I went to a lake about 30 minutes from where I live, and I went for a hour and a half walk, but kind of a hike. It didn't really go up and down that much, but that's what I love to do. Austin says, yes, if you're Irish, for fuck's sake, tea needs a kettle. Okay. 54 says nice. Okay, Austin. Okay. And you can hold me accountable for this. I will, this week, go to I'll find a shop that sells kettles. And I will, and the thing is, the kettle I had, you know what though? The kettle I had, I don't mind that I threw it out because it had a bad energy to it. A former girlfriend of mine had given it to me, and then she wound up being not a nice person to me. So the energy of the kettle, if you understand where I'm going with this, was like a bad vibe. So every time I looked at it, I thought of that person who was a friend who turned into a not nice person. And I'm like, I don't want this energy in my kitchen or in my home. But I'll look for a new kettle. For feck's sake. Oh, goodness. Bidu surgeon, what's better for underarm shaving or waxing? Well, I think it's a personal choice, quite honestly. 54, what is your least favorite topic of conversation? Politics. Easily. I don't do politics here. Abhij, Granny, how youngest boy proposed you? You keep coming into my chat and saying very interesting things. I don't want or have had a young boy propose to me, so that would be inappropriate, I think. Not really my jam, if you know what I'm saying. Not my vibe. Younger boys, no. No. Austin, the clock is ticking. Your Irishness depends on it. Oh, my kettle, okay. Throw out the witchy kettle. Thank you. That I already did. The witchy kettle is gone. And I like the way you put that, because it was witchy with bad vibes I didn't like, by all means. But Jesus, don't make a show. Okay. This week, I will make a point of finding a shop that has a kettle that I think is suitable. And so just give me about a week because I have a lot going on. I got to work and all that. And well, tomorrow is a day. Tomorrow, if I have time tomorrow, I'll look for a kettle. But I might surprise you, Austin. I might tap into that deep seated Irish woman inside me, and I'll come out just joyous with a kettle to present. Haha. 54, sweet or savory? Quite honestly, both. Both. I don't think that we should have to choose things like that. I think that we should have all the things that we want. Sweet and savory, or sweet and salty. Yes. Kratos, are you Irish? I think we already had this conversation, Kratos. I am an American citizen. And when I got a DNA test, and I'm not sure if you understand what a DNA test is, it's when you do a test that goes to a laboratory and they tell you, is blonde or not? They tell you what your genetic breakdown is, basically who my ancestors, my biological parents, my biological grandparents and great-grandparents, what is the genetics that has been passed down through. And genetically, I have Irish and English, like 99% that. So, but I am an American citizen. That's why I speak with an American accent. So, you know, you can go figure. I was adopted. So I am two things. I am more than one. I think we're all more than one thing. Do I smoke? No. Do I snore? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I've never been told I snore. Austin, make yourself a good cup of tea. Enjoy your birthright. That's right. I think it'll taste better. It'll taste better if I do it correctly. Kratos, so you're an Irish. I have Irish genetics, but I'm an American citizen. There are no Americans that have American genetics except for Native Americans. It's confusing. America has pretty much every type of culture in it. So American isn't actually, it won't come up in your DNA results as you're an American. Oh, Santos, hey there. Hello, thank you. Hello, my beautiful. You're so sweet. Santos, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Went for yes, good morning from India in the house. Went for a walk at the lake this morning, and that was really nice. Like done, yes. Austin, she is American of Irish English heritage, correct. And all Americans are unless they are Native American, which is a very small subset of people in America. But we have so many cultures, you know. I'm a mash. America is a mash of things. And saying you're American doesn't say a whole lot about your genetics, about your heritage, about what's in your blood. And it's I don't know, I guess it could be confusing to some people. 54 says, if I would come to America for a holiday or as a tourist, where would you recommend I go to experience in deep American history? Deep history. I would start with the Northeast. I would start in Washington, D.C. and the whole Northeast and New York and Massachusetts and places like that for historically. And then I would, if you had, depending upon how much time you had, I would go down the East Coast through the deep, deep South where they had the plantations. It's not nice history, but it's authentic history. There we go. Kratos, culture, America. Yes, I live in Miss Halavan. Why are you with a check mark? That's interesting. Yes, I'm from America. I'm from San Diego, California, in the United States. Abdullah, USA is multicultural and multinational environment. Very much so. Very much so. Even in the city where I live, which is huge, in San Diego County, we probably have like, I don't know exactly, like 8 million people. In my state of California, California has like 40 million people. So it's a lot. California is the most populous state in the United States. Little fun fact for you there. Mop, mop, mop. Miss Halavan said hi. 54, thank you. You're welcome. Kratos, you should visit Seattle for history. They don't have a lot of, they probably have from like the Gold Rush era. Probably. Miss Halavan, I'm from California at Los Angeles. Okay, I grew up in Los Angeles. I was born in Los Angeles and grew up in Los Angeles, but I live in San Diego now. Can we meet? If we bump into each other, we will meet. 54, can you tell us about a memory of one of your fridge magnets? Let's see. What would be a good one? Okay, hold on. I got one. Okay. I think I picked up the one I meant to. Okay, here's this. If you wanted a little fridge magnet, this is from a volcano in Hawaii on the island of Maui. And the name of the volcano is Haleakala. It's probably backwards on your screen. I need to plug in my phone. It's running out of battery. Hold on one sec here. But it just flashed up that I'm losing. There we go. Anyways, so this was from, and it's called Haleakala National Park. Because one of my goals, and one of the things I love to do, is go to national parks. The United States has a lot of national parks. And this was a volcano. It was super cool. And this was from probably 2007 or 2008. This was a long time ago. Maybe 2008. No, it would have been probably 2007 or 8. Yeah. So that was like 18 or 19 years ago. So there's a story about one of my magnets. Good question. Shubham, I'm 60. He says, how old are you? You should take bed rest. Okay, somebody was getting squirrely there with me. Okay, we're done with that. Have I been to Europe? Yes, I have been to Europe. Been to Germany, Austria, Italy, Switzerland, France, England, Holland. I have not been to Spain. I have not been to Greece. I have not been to Ireland or Scotland. All places I want to go to. But yes, there you go. Where the heck is that? Which one? This? Where the heck is this? This is in Hawaii on the island of Maui. And I was asked to explain one of the magnets. It's a magnet on my refrigerator back here. Somebody wanted me to explain one of them because they're all memories. I have all these magnets up there and they're memories. And the pictures are like of my family and friends and people I love. So, and then the magnets are like memories of places I've done. So, what the heck is that? A refrigerator magnet? Is that what you're talking about? That's a refrigerator magnet. You know, it has a magnet on the back. and like a little picture on the front. And when you're a tourist somewhere, I was in Hawaii and I visited this place, and this was a little souvenir that I bought for probably, I don't know, it doesn't have a price on it, but it was probably couple dollars back then. 54 says, I love fridge magnets. Yeah, I don't know, I get them because they are usually memories for me. And then when I see it, if I think about it, like brings me back to the time. Tap to turn on low power mode. What's going on here? I don't know. My phone should be, is that not working? It's saying that my battery is low, but I just plugged it in. Okay. Elijah says, I want to go there. Oh, you want to go to Hawaii? I've been to Oahu, which is where Honolulu is. I've been to Maui, and I've been to Kauai. So I've been to 3 islands, but there are 7 total. I have a cousin that lives on the Big Island, but I have never been there. Miss Halavan, have you ever visited in Bangladesh? I have not. Elijah, I remember 2007. I was 10. It's when I comprehended my parents' divorce and what happened. That happened in 2005. That must have been hard for you. I'm sorry. Sapam, are you a travel vlogger? No, not at all. No. The reason I was talking about this was just because somebody asked me about my refrigerator and the magnets on it. And so I agreed to like pull one down, and they said, can you get one of your magnets and explain it? And so that's what I did. I just grabbed one that looked like it would be at least sort of interesting to share. Because some of them are really small places that nobody would have heard of, but you may have heard of Hawaii. And if you've heard of volcanoes, this was a volcano, or it is a volcano. I don't know that it's been active in quite some time. I don't know when, I can't remember. We took a tour thing, but that was, almost 20 years ago. So that I don't remember exactly, the details about that. Anyways, you guys, I am starting to think that my phone is losing juice. And even though I plugged it in, I've got it plugged in and everything. It's not, I think it may be overheating. It's pretty hot. I might have to call it for today. I am so glad you all came in and took the time to visit with me. Hit the like button. And if you want to see me again, subscribe, that's fine. But I appreciate you all coming. Abdel, good to see you. Thank you for the effort and the wonderful time we spent with you tonight. Good night, my beautiful friend. May you always stay positive, happy, and say, oh, you're so nice, Abdel. You are always welcome here. Thank you so much. And Austin, if you're still here, I'm going to get a kettle. You'll see. You'll see. The Irish girl will come out. So this wound up being kind of cool and fun. Have a good night. Yeah, everything chilled out after all the crazy people kind of left. John, is that Auckland John? Great chat as always. Oh, good. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here. Get one. I'm going to go have a beer. Man, oh man. Abdel, love you guys. Love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.